Pacific Gate 2. Hopefully it'll be developed because it is the sexiest building that I have laid eyes on that doesn't exist yet. I am standing on the northeast corner of Broadway and Pacific Highway, catty corner from the new Brad District, Pacific Gate 1, the Grand South, and of course the Santa Fe Depot that gets you nowhere quickly. I'm kidding, Los Angeles and maybe other places. But what's really exciting is this parking lot was supposed to be a 31st story office tower that the Irvine Group owned, but since there's so much vacancy and not that much need for office space around 5-6 years ago, the Irvine company sold this parking lot to Bosa, and the plan is hopefully still to build our sister building to Pacific Gate 1. It would have kind of the same look, only it would be square and just really complement Pacific Gate. I don't know if the name would be Pacific Gate 2, but that's what they're calling it from right now. It will be 45 stories tall, 490 feet high, so really tall. 296 condos exactly, with a little over 15,000 square feet of retail space on the bottom. Now, when you go to the website, it says they were supposed to break ground in 2020, 2021. But because of COVID and the pandemic, obviously that kiboshed it for those years. But it says that it should have broken ground by now. But here we are, still a parking lot, no Pacific Gate 2. It really truly is like one of the sexiest buildings that I've seen the drawings for. So I really hope with the help of this little video that it'll be back on their radar and maybe break ground sooner than later. I mean, Broadway is really the gateway to the city. You have the tree lines, you have the poles, and you know, it leads to our financial district, leads to the gas lamp, leads to the East Village, and we're only a block away from San Diego Bay. So if Pacific Gate 1 and Pacific Gate 2 were the towers that welcomed you into our fantastic city, that would just be so awesome. And again, as we all know, Pacific Gate is the creme de la creme building in downtown San Diego. It's sexy, it's curves and all that good stuff. And Pacific Gate 2, again, if comes to fruition, would be just as sexy, just as tall, but more of a square kind of building instead of round, and they would just complement each other so well. So that Bosa and company, if you guys find this video and are watching, please consider building Pacific Gate 2. I don't know if it would be next or at least on your pipeline. I know we have 8th and B being constructed. I know First and Island just got converted to condos, and Pacific Gate 2 would also be condos, but it would be much needed. Our inventory is still low, and that building is way too sexy to not come to fruition. My name is David Spiewak, Epique Realty, your go-to guy for all things San Diego, including luxury square buildings that I don't know if we can be built or not, but please do build. And of course, Epique Real Estate. Are we using this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going.
So
We're live.